all sorts of modes we're going to get to check out, a ton of reveals. Got Tyler here who's going to take us truly into the game, and I mean, so much more that I can't even fit all into this introduction. I'm DJ Wheat, joined by In Control here, and are you ready to test your might, my friend?
You know, you beat me to that pun. I'm just sorry. If it's going to be like that, if it's quality versus quantity, I will take the quantity. I'll just make it all day. I'm super ready. This is absolutely amazing. The game is gorgeous. Like you said, kind of a nice thing to touch on. Tyler, one of the big devs of the game, he's actually a super big fan of it. We were talking to lore. We're geeking out about the characters. I have to ask him how Goro's alive. I'm pretty sure I saw him get junk punched off a cliff. I do think that happened. It's canon. It happened in the movie. The second one we forget about. We cancel the second one. That doesn't count. But yeah.
Yeah, we're going to find out more about Goro. Not only sort of the reveal, we get to see trailers, but actual gameplay today, including a number of additional modes that are in the game. Of course, this is all celebration because on April 14th, that's when the game releases, so there's still opportunities to pre-order, and we are going to have plenty of little surprises for you that might make it easier for you to do that over the course of the broadcast. Now, why don't we take a really quick look at the schedule to just see exactly what we're going to see here. I mentioned that, myself and Jeff are here, but we've also got some other great talent here as well, including Ezekiel, who's going to be the third, who's going to be playing through a bunch of the game with us. But here we go. We're going to kick things off with story mode. We're going to almost immediately within the second hour jump directly into the Goro Lives gameplay. And then we're going to get to see Test Your Might. We're going to get to see Test Your Luck, as well as several other modes, the Endless mode. And
factions.
The factions. We'll talk a little bit about how the factions work. And then also at the end of the entire segment, we'll give you guys in chat and those at home using that MK on Twitch hashtag on Twitter the chance to maybe force some very specific matchups. So if there's something you didn't get to see through the broadcast, you can all vote it in. Like, I got to see this character. I've got to see this fatality. I've got to see the style of this character. All going to be made accessible to you guys today.
I'm super excited to see Goro actually play. We were tooling around with him earlier on. He is the big brawler guy, but he hasn't been shown yet. People have seen the trailer. There might be some fatalities. There's going to be some pretty awesome gameplay. I'm stoked for that.
I will reveal the first reveal today. I got my ass kicked by Tyler. He was using Goro, so
I'm should be though. As it should be. Like your powers are strong, but if you're like, what's this Mortal Kombat X game, and you're like, just curb stomping the developer with whatever character.
I know. It wouldn't have been good.
You would shatter his confidence.
Something.
Yeah, he had to.
We mentioned that you're going to have the opportunity to maybe win some things, maybe get some pre-order discounts going on. Well, guess what? We've got Jess and Aaron on standby to tell us a little bit more about what will be going on throughout the day. Guys?
Well, thanks a lot, Marcus. Sorry, you looked like you were going to say something. I'll let you start that off.
I thought I
just stepped right on your thunder.
Exactly.
You can bring us in.
I think we both just want to get to the next room and actually get to play a little bit. But before we get a chance to do that, we're going to tell you a little bit about what's going to be going on throughout the day. Jess and I are going to be here 3 times throughout the day doing giveaways. We're also going to have a product spotlight. We're giving away a lot of stuff that's pretty awesome. We're giving away this guy. This is the course edition. We're giving away collector's editions as well. We're going to have 10 of each. And no matter what system you prefer, Xbox or PlayStation, we got you covered.
And we should know that the Amazon-specific collector's edition of the game is completely sold out. The only way you can get your hands on one of these is if you win from one of our giveaways. So every time you see me and Aaron, you should get really excited because we want to give you some free things. Be sure to keep an eye on the Amazon Games Twitter feed, which is, of course, twitter.com/Amazon Games. That's where details will be posted on how you can enter for a chance to win one of these collector's editions.
And not just that, we're also going to be giving away $10 off pre-orders. So outside of being able to take this kind of stuff home, we're going to be, like you said, Amazon Games on Twitter. Follow that and in Twitch chat. So if you don't feel like keeping Twitter up, that's fine. You're just a Twitch chatterino. We get you. No problem. Just keep your eye on Twitch chat. We're going to be dropping codes that can be immediately redeemed up until the day of release. If you pre-order, not only is it $10 off the pre-order, and that includes the course edition, which it's still available right now, so you can go ahead and pre-order this if you're not lucky enough to win one. But you also are going to get to play Goro on day one. So you're talking a $15 value overall. Again, it's Twitter @Amazon Games and on Twitch chat.
Yep, so keep an eye out for us periodically throughout the stream. And once again, we're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways. For now, we're going to kick it back to Marcus.
Thanks, guys. And look at this. I don't know if you've ever seen Goro do that move where he jumps up into the air and then he just teleports somewhere. Well, that's basically what Tyler did before the camera actually switched over to us. Tyler, what's up?
Good to see you both.
Good to see you, man.
Excellent.
Good to see you. Tyler, we're here. We've got 5 hours of celebration for Mortal Kombat X, and I know you've been living and breathing and eating and just ingesting, killing. Fair enough.
The whole gamut, yes. I've done
everything. So we plan to get a lot of good information out of you today.
I plan to give you some good information.
Okay, that's good. Ooh. Well, I'll tell you what. Well, I know we're going to be jumping into story mode here pretty soon. But one of the new features of the game, and of course, we should maybe just take this time to say we got a chat to talk earlier. And, I was the guy that was plunking quarters into MK1, 2, and 3 at the arcades, and this is still a game that carries so much immense passion and legacy.
There's a history that's pretty remarkable.
So I know that there's a lot of super excited folks out there just to see all the new reveals that we have, to learn more about the games, about the relationships of the characters, the new characters, etc. But I have to say, like, one of the things that's awesome about Mortal Kombat is just about, whether you've played it or not, you can almost go up to anyone and say, can you name a Mortal Kombat character?
Yes.
And they will probably be able to say, yeah, I think Scorpion or Sub-Zero. And that, to me, says a lot about a franchise.
Yes, my girlfriend knows very little about any video game, but she knows Scorpion and she knows Sub-Zero, so I think we win there.
I think so.
You almost have to. It's like kind of a part of our culture. I remember being 7 years old and for the first time doing that uppercut, and instead of them landing on the platform, they go over the platform and land on the spikes, and I'm like, oh my God, this game. I'm a gamer.
I'm in.
Absolutely.
We're doing it. All right, so we're going to check out story mode in just a second. Let's talk a little bit about factions, because this is something that recently more and more information has been coming out on. I know it's really exciting because a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm choosing this faction. I'm on Special Forces. So let's talk a little bit about that. What can you tell us about factions here today for the folks that are new to this?
Right. Well, the second you start playing the game, you automatically have to choose a faction. Now, there's a screen that will kind of explain what the faction is, so you can kind of tailor to who you are as a person, which looks bad because I'm picking Black Dragon, one of the most evil factions.
Evil.
Give into it. It's fine.
I'm not evil. Don't worry. So it'll tell you who to pick, and then once you choose a faction, every game type you play, there are different ways where you can contribute points to your faction, and there's a big war that goes on throughout the week. And at the end of that week, well, there's a faction winner. There'll be different prizes we'll give in-game, really cool stuff that'll maybe... I'm not going to get into that quite yet. Sorry.
That's what I was hoping.
I know this is all access. We're going to call it, this segment
We've changed it. It's now some access.
Semi-access, we're going to call this.
Just the tip.
Right, so that's all it's about. Like, you get to pick a faction, and the great thing is, if you level out that faction, you can pick a new one. You can always turn heel, I guess you could say, and pick a new faction.
So it's possible that I could, at some point, be a master of all factions.
You absolutely can. I personally... would love you to be a member of the Black Dragon. I don't want to push you in any direction, but...
Yeah, well, there's been a few people lobbying for my faction allegiance today, but I don't know that I'm going to decide until the end of the show.
Will you tell everybody, though, then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I have an idea based off of what I've seen already. Now, someone did have a really good question, and they were like, obviously the factions have some relation to the characters, but if you're able to choose all the factions, just because you choose a character doesn't force you into any one particular faction.
You can play any character you want to. You're really you're gaining allegiance for the faction, but any character fits into that mold. It's not totally canon. Sonya can be Brotherhood of Shadow in your mind if you want her to. You play any character. We don't want to take anything away from the player, force them into something like that. So any character you use will contribute.
Excellent.
A lot of people play multiple characters anyway. So
yeah, of course. Yeah,
of course. Works out that way.
So let's talk a little bit, again, we're going to jump into story mode in just a second. I know Zeke's over there. He's like, he's probably playing. He's not waiting for us at all.
He is amped up over there.
We've heard him before. Yeah.
He's always like that. Anywhere there's a Starbucks.
Let's talk about the Kombat Pack, because another really exciting thing is some additional characters are coming. Maybe they are, they seem appropriate for the Mortal Kombat universe, but what can you tell us about the Kombat Pack and what that's going to offer to gamers?
Well, you'll be able to get Jason from
Voorhees.
The movie Friday the 13th. Tanya will be coming as well. We got Predator and Tremor.
And what obviously, Jason Voorhees, many people familiar. Predator, many familiar. Are we going to learn more about where the origins of these, do they fit into the Mortal Kombat universe in some way, or are they sort of characters brought in?
Right, you'll have to see later about that. We're bringing them in because we know the fans really love both of those franchises, obviously. And Predator's such a big thing.
Of course.
Jason's such a huge thing. And I've seen how some of them work, and they fit perfectly into the game. It looks awesome.
The gears are turning for me. It's like Predator fights. He's looking for a champion to fight on different planets. They fight in different dimensions here.
Exactly.
The art style fits right into the game really
totally
well.
does.
So it's going to be pretty exciting for the fans. And you also, with the Kombat Pack, you get a ton of different skin packs you'll get later. You can actually go to our forums at mortalkombat.com, and you'll have a list of all of those, so you can see what all you get with it. And you also get to play the characters a week early.
Awesome.
So that's big too.
All right, so we're gonna get story mode going here in just a little bit, but story mode, I think we can all kind of like make the assumption, well, you're probably playing along with the character you choose and learning more about them, but break it down for us.
What we like to do is we give you a character for each chapter, so you're able to kind of see how the story works through different characters' eyes. The scene we'll be seeing is the first chapter, which involves a fan favorite and mine too, Johnny Cage. So we'll the story starts, I'll kind of set it up for you, starts 2 years after Mortal Kombat 9. So the good thing about this story is if you're new to the Mortal Kombat world, you can play this game and maybe you've never played any of the other ones, and still, because of our use of kind of going back in time, kind of showing how things got set up, we go back and forth a lot, so you'll be able to kind of know what's happening.
So you won't feel left out if you've never played. Great.
And truthfully, with so many new characters in the game, everyone's left out right now. They got to learn these new characters now, so that's really cool.
Sure. And well, why don't we do it? Why don't we jump right into?
Are we ready for this?
Yeah,
all right.
I am so ready for this. Now Zeke is going to be manning. He's going to be manning the controls over there. So Zeke, you better do a good job here.
In a lot of ways, his life is on the line.
It's true.
In the storyline,
it's very true.
Yeah.
Regarding like the story, and you said you don't necessarily have to be familiar with all of the lore, the canon, the source.
Right.
But I imagine for those who are, there's probably like a lot of really nice Easter eggs or like little throwbacks. Or
that's
stuff like
that's what's great. And we've people have seen parts of this story already, whatnot, and there'll be some characters from the past of Mortal Kombat who show up as characters in the game that you can maybe fight, or maybe they involve themselves in the story. So, like, it's great because you don't have to know the story, you'll do fine. If you do know the story, you'll get a lot of really interesting tidbits from it. So.
Gotcha. Zeke, what's taking so long?
I think that's really cool because a lot of times fighting games in the past, like, the story was always an interesting bio thing to read under their profile, but I really like integrating story mode into it to give someone more things to do with the fighting game. Because a lot of people, it's kick, punch, chop head off, and with story mode, you still get to do those things, but you're learning about all the characters at the same time. I like that. Mortal Kombat used to tell the story through just the straight up, like, pillar mode or ladder or whatever they called it, where you got to Goro, and you were like, okay, this is the pre-final boss, and you kind of knew the story that way.
Yeah, then that's great about this, too, because we do learn, you learn that some people don't love playing online.
Yeah.
Some people play this game because they love...
Raiden and the Elder Gods stopped Shinnok. Locked him up in the Netherrealm. Others followed in Shinnok's footsteps, like Outworld's Emperor Shao Kahn, who was obsessed with conquering Earthrealm. So Raiden convinced the Elder Gods to enact the Mortal Kombat tournament as a way to even the odds, give Earthrealm a chance. For generations, Shao Kahn followed the Elder Gods' rules. The war moved to the arena, where he sent his toughest fighters to challenge Raiden's greatest defenders in Mortal Kombat. 2 years ago, we beat him. But Shao Kahn wasn't ready to lose. He violated the rules of Mortal Kombat and invaded Earthrealm. Most of Earth's defenders, our friends, were killed, turned into evil undead warriors. Despite the odds, we stopped Shao Kahn's invasion. As punishment, the Elder Gods destroyed him. We thought the long nightmare was over. But it turns out that Shinnok had been manipulating events. Shao Kahn's invasion, his death. All part of Shinnok's plan to escape the Netherrealm and resume his war on the Elder Gods.
right, so we got a little tidbit there, like a little sort of opening to kind of set the tone and the setting for where we're at here.
Do we not know who the final boss is, Tyler?
We're not talking about that quite yet. We want people to find out for themselves.
Oh my God.
I know. Semi-access again.
Damn it.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm excited about that.
Not for me, though. I want to
No,
know now.
I'm
I want to know
excited.
now, Marcus.
That's for April 14th. Jeff.
All right, you're right.
Come on,
I can wait. I can wait.
And like I said, this takes place 2 years after MK9 from 2011.
By the way, the game looks gorgeous.
Yes.
Can we just throw that out
Yes.
there so I'm not just saying this 20 times throughout the broadcast?
I thank you on behalf of the team.
Of course. Sorry, team.
Tyler, you've done an amazing job with this.
How did one man
Where did you find the time?
This? Yeah.
The team does awesome work on all of this stuff. It's very exciting to walk by their computers and see all the magic they're putting together.
I gotta imagine again, like going back and getting a chance to work on a franchise like this is a really exciting thing. So,
as a gamer, it's amazing because I've been playing this game for 20 years.
Yeah,
right.
And, every day I wake up, I'm like, this is my life.
It is the arcade game, like you said, putting quarters in. Everyone who has been to an arcade has seen that Mortal Kombat and played it probably.
So immediately just noticing in story mode, I've played other games where story mode is like a small conversation that happens between two characters as they enter into the screen and then they fight. Yeah. Immediately I'm seeing I'm going to actually be put way deep into this story and get more than just a small conversation that's happening between two characters before they fight.
Oh no, we tell the story very well. It's not just like, hey, how you doing? Let's roll. It's like a ton of backstory to get everybody into it. Yeah.
Tyler, I'm not gonna lie. That's what I was expecting, right? Yeah. It's that's what I was kind of expecting, maybe a smaller, but this is fantastic because there's
it's
a lot.
Usually very secondary to the primary mode, which is just playing against a friend or the computer. But this is actually really enticing for me. I do love the lore of Mortal Kombat. I've always loved the lore, the different races, the monsters. It's so cool. Well, that's Scorpion or his clan.
And we know that Johnny Cage is the first fighter, so I'm excited to see who his first opponent's going to be then.
Okay, well there you go.
Hello.
That'll make it simple. I suppose.
Maybe.
I do like how Johnny Cage is just waiting right now. He's like, you know what? Kill the goons.
Oh, snap.
Okay, so you got reactive buttons. Cool.
Now, what happens here, though, is if you miss it, it changes the way the fight plays out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's just you die and you have to redo it again and then you hit the button, and that's so simple.
Okay, yeah, if you miss one, it actually will change things, so Scorpion will start getting the upper hand and whatnot.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
That's actually awesome.
And again, like you said, Marcus, gorgeous. This is really cool looking.
Yeah, the game looks fantastic.
Now, if you mess up right there, Johnny Cage loses an eye, so you only see half the show after that. Probably not.
Oh, so maybe Scorpion isn't the... Okay.
Is that smoke? Or Sub-Zero? Yep, there's the splits. He's good at that.
Oh, yeah, that looks like... he's got the big ice.
I mean, yeah, it's at least part of his plan. I'm geeking out right now. This looks really cool.
Oh, there it was. Zeke missed one.
He's like, wait a second, I feel like there's two ninjas around here. There's questions as to why they're fighting, but maybe they made it. Yeah.
No! Here we go. Teleport out of there.
There's a little bit of... Here's a nod to the movie, too. Johnny Cage versus Scorpion definitely happened in that awesome forest.
Now, I've learned the fans, they really hate when they don't hear the intro dialogue for fights. It's been a big thing for our streams.
The end is near. Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't you?
And now we're in game. So, you know what? So, I really feel like this would be a great opportunity because, obviously, we know now story mode, kind of the cinematic that unfolded there, that Johnny Cage is going up against Scorpion. But Tyler, maybe you can like just give for folks that have maybe played the last Mortal Kombat or are going to notice some new UI elements and how that's going to play into the mechanics. Absolutely. Can you give everyone kind of a little Mortal Kombat X101 here?
Absolutely.
Great.
So the bottom, you got your bar. So down there, you got the first one. You can enhance moves by using one piece of bar. You can also do breakers with 2, which is forward and block. And you can also, when you have 3, do the X-ray, which is always a huge part of Mortal Kombat since the last game. Up top, of course, you got the life bars. The character names, and above those are the variations of the character that are being played. And in Mortal Kombat X, we have 3 different variations for each character, which let them play totally different. And then underneath that, a thing we haven't talked a ton about is a stamina bar.
Right.
Which means, like, if you backdash, you lose a bar of that. If you break something, you lose it. If you run, you lose some. So it helps so players can't like totally try to keep away from you the whole time. You have to really concentrate on kind of keeping your life bar going.
Yeah,
your stamina bar.
And we were talking about that a little bit earlier, is that this is actually a mechanic that they brought back from a previous Mortal Kombat game. So it's kind of like a combination of some of the mechanics we saw in previous titles, and then of course everything that 9 offered as well.
I love it from like a competitive aspect. There's 4 or 5 different economies going on that screen that you have to manage to play well.
You have to be super careful too, because like if you don't have any stamina, you can't do a breaker. So like people who rush down super hard, they're going to have to kind of be watching out, because if they do and they get caught in it, there's no way they can get out of it. So.
Right.
And the opponent knows that. They can see their stamina bar, so like you cannot stop this from happening. That's really cool.
And I'm sure, let's see, Zeke, make it,
No fatality this time.
No, there isn't. We were talking about it earlier too, where there's some interesting mechanics that involve like the ability to fill the bar with certain characters and the way they moves. And I really, when you were telling me that, my ears perked, because I'm like, that's really awesome that you're able to find new characters, a new way to sort of insert mechanics that feed into the existing mechanics as well.
Yes, our design team has some really innovative things with some of the variations, because you have to think outside the box when there are 3 different ways of playing them.
Right, and we'll probably see several different iterations of characters throughout the show today. I mean, we have quite a bit of time, but that's definitely one thing. I mean, we played for a few hours this morning, and even though I might have seen several characters, like I still didn't see every variation that each character has to bring. And as you mentioned, like that can change the way you chain combos. It can change the way you can approach, whether it be from far or up close. Or
it changes a lot of things too, because maybe your character that you're using, the variation you have, has a little trouble against a different character. Well, all you can do is maybe switch to a different variation that maybe zones that character out a little better. You can kind of tailor your gameplay to who you're playing against.
Do you expect that to really be, like a deep part of this game in terms of, everyone has their favorite characters, or like they carry a couple pocket characters or whatnot, but I mean, I would imagine, just like you said, in a matchup where it's like, wow, Sub-Zero is just not good, but if I go this route, it opens up a lot more options than it previously did.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to happen a lot, and I think that's very exciting, because a player now will have to, if you want to truly be really good at Mortal Kombat, you might have to, master all of your variations, so you always have something in your pocket against every character. But the other guys will be doing that against you too. So.
Right, exactly.
Didn't you say, Tyler, like the combos would be mechanically the same? They do different things between the 3 classes, like
sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Okay.
Some variations open up a world of kind of some different combos, because they add some different like fight style moves. Others don't as much, and they have more special moves. It's like it's all across the board how they change different characters.
I like that. What would you like? So you guys play at the office, you play all the time. You're probably pretty aware of like, okay, this class of this character is actually really good against that class of that character. Do you guys blind pick, or do you just kind of openly go like, well, you've got the better deal right now?
We play a lot for fun, so we haven't really kind of got into sort of figuring out how that works.
You play Mortal Kombat for fun, Tyler?
Yeah, we do. You fool. My bad. But we have felt some of here's Johnny Cage's X-Ray, which is awesome. I can hear Ezekiel just going crazy in there.
Him and everybody else, man. We can't hear him on the internet, but they're doing the same thing. They're like, oh, the knee!
And truthfully, like competitively,
a
lot of that'll come down when it comes to tournaments.
Yeah,
right.
Down to the players kind of figuring out for themselves how they want to do that.
I like that a lot.
That's always one of the best parts about it.
That's a different meta, and that's
really seeing the top players really like figure out all of the cool stuff that is hidden within everything that you guys have already created. I know that's always a case where the guys that put hours and hours in the lab and know the frames of every single move that they just are able to find very unique things.
And they're very stylistic too. Like I was playing Arachnia is her name, right? Arachna? What's her name?
Oh, Devora.
Devora.
Yes.
I just think of her as a spider. Okay. She has like 3 very different runs, like Swarm, Brood, and Poison. And I find that it's like so different from either range or close combat. Like even stylistically, they're very different. So I think a lot of players might not necessarily be looking for the coin flip, but more the like, actually, I'm a close range kind of guy. I like this one. Or
Here we got Raiden and Fujin. We can probably let the fans kind of listen to this
Yeah,
little
in
section
fact,
here.
you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and hand the show over to Zeke at this point? It's obviously he's having a lot of fun over there, so we'll just take a step back. We'll let story mode continue to play out and let the folks in the game room entertain you for the next few bits.
Yeah. Oh. Walking Dead? Are you infected now?
I don't know. Well, Raiden was always one of my favorite.
One of your go-tos?
Yeah. Because like Big Trouble Little China, like I grew up with that.
Big Trouble Little
The guy
China.
with the hat, he had the light up, and he would scream incoherent things all the time.
Right. That's hilarious. Big Trouble Little
That's I was like, put the Big Trouble guy in. You know?
Funny enough, that's why I love Kurt Russell. Big Trouble Little China.
No bullshit, Jack.
No bullshit. All right, story time. Who this is? Is that? I know who that is. I just can't remember his name.
You befoul these hallowed grounds, Quan Chi. Be gone. Surely you are pleased to see your friends.
Oh wow. Old school.
You abandoned them to their deaths. I returned them to life. A life worse than death. One you will soon share. And my lord himself shall witness your
It's rude to point.
So Frank, tough day at the office. No man, it's been rough.
Get a nice cold cup of blood.
Yep. Wife divorced me. I don't know.
Now I got a kid now, and that's just a whole other thing. You gotta smoke. Is that like Bizarro Jax?
Yeah. It's like, they're on Venom.
Oh, okay.
Like from like Bane.
Yeah. Oh shit! I used to play him a lot too. Can't remember his name, but I played him a lot.
Nightwolf.
Nightwolf.
I wouldn't want to come to you.
I know.
Yep.
You got to fight. It is smoke. Two fights you got to fight here.
I never understood. Like how do these just regular old humans think they have a chance against like demons and things from other dimensions?
Raiden. That's the only reason.
Real Jax wouldn't punch his best friend.
Johnny Cage, killing you will be a pleasure.
I
Nice.
take pleasure in guts, boy. Hey! Oh, come on. Hey!
Oh.
He's eating my lunch. Okay, lower force balls, down forward triangle, down back triangle.
Nutbreakers.
Very good. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button like afterwards.
Like if you uppercut him off of it, that'll be serious damage. Kicking his shin.
Yep. How do you like that?
Yeah, I can't walk now. Oh no, you beautiful kadoosh. Douche.
Knee nuts nose.
Yeah. Whop. Don't. And he gets up. I'm fine.
Oh.
Good effort. Good effort.
Knee right in my face.
Oh,
Hey, now.
ah, there it is.
There. Ooh.
Oh,
Sorry. I'm mashing. I'm trying to get out of there. Ouch.
Oh, there it is. There you go. Oh, yo, that would have been sick if you'd have caught it mid. There it is.
Oh, I pressed wrong button. Nah.
Follow with an uppercut, down and triangle.
There you go. That's wrong.
There it is. Boom.
There it is.
That's a ton of damage. Oh, so is that. Oh, no.
I was blocking that!
It's all right. Retry. Venom.
There's something wrong with my controller. I was totally blind. I was pressing the block as hard as
Just
I
toss
could.
it. Just throw it through the glass.
Well, this isn't my house. So I'm really breaking.
Dude, my mom will be so mad.
Not post to. Yeah.
Mom will get so mad.
Don't invite Zeke back over. Remember how many broke stuff last time?
Zeke, I can't play with
Bad
you.
influence on you. Wait. Oh, I wanted to get over here. Come here. Hey. No. Come here. There it is. Environmental.
Nice. Yes, environmental movement. Nice. Uppercut. That'll work too. Boom. Oh, there it is. Kadoosh. Kadoosh.
Fill up the meter. Hit the triggers.
Kadoosh.
Watch the show.
Do you notice the environment actually reacts to like impacts too? Like whenever he hit the ground off of that, snow fell off the tree, like right there.
Oh.
That's so cool.
Oh, come on.
Nuts. Go for the nuts. There it is. Oh, he blocked it. Done.
That's what you call ha low. Ha low. Give it a little ha low.
Oh.
Oh, blocking the green kick.
Oh, nice! Oh, you can hold on to
Charge
that.
I didn't know. I had no idea you could charge that. Oh, got me. Let go.
He mean mugging you. He just mean mugging you.
He's like,
Oh,
I got him, but I didn't know.
oh, there it is. Boom!
Come on.
I want to say finishing moves.
You just have to like build up
someday.
to build up the story to get the the finishers.
Yep.
Man, punching guys in the nuts is thirsty work.
No joke.
Wow.
In more than one way.
Seeing them again.
Since he does that so much, I bet like one of those things on his utility belt is like hand sanitizer.
Yeah, same. No, talk about thirsty work. Nobody better than Johnny Cage. Every representation in fiction of Johnny Cage, thirsty mother. It's thirsty.
Got the elevator? Yes. The elevator.
I don't know, smartass. I'm blind.
Could they hurry the hell up?
Do you see that like they're in a circular cavern?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Sweet. Runes, relics.
Going up.
Fall back now.
Stargate. This is very Stargate right now.
You guys stay here. Close the door.
Chevron locked. Is that like, oh, it's a C4. I was gonna say it's like stick of butter.
They're running away like, no, we're out.
Yeah, be seeing you for this evening.
And as far as all the gear that people choose to fight in, I think Raiden's has to be like the most comfortable.
Oh, for sure. It's the most functional.
It's like pajamas.
It's a burlap sack, basically, and a cool hat. And he looks like Storm Spirit from Dota, so totally on board. Oh, high five!
You see it now, Raiden. Your legacy.
You poisoned their hearts with hope.
And what do you offer? The same as you did millennia ago, when you betrayed your fellow Elder Gods and attacked Earthrealm. We stopped you then, imprisoned you in the Netherrealm. We will do so again.
Remove the shadow from the light. The shadow grows. The legacy of life is death. My followers accept this and live on. They fight for me.
He sounds like somebody. I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, no, no, that's exactly it. It's Palpatine.
Palpatine vibe, absolutely.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
More.
Will not touch the Jinsei. Oh, I will. And all of Earthrealm will learn the truth of death.
Your soul is mine. Ooh.
My brooch.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Didn't see you there.
Miserable wretch! Insignificant speck of feculent scum! How dare you! That is mine!
Ready? As always.
Bullets don't work. Let's try a fist.
Oh, doing the behind the back chain.
She will be the first to join me. No!
Oh, sweet. So shadow form cancels his
I'm
powers.
not sure what just happened to me, but I am sure of this. You don't even think of hurting her.
Trying to hit me and hit me.
Nice. Oh, sick.
Put.
Wow. That is a really cool story element, though. Since Chinook's pure shadow, and then your shadow form makes you immune to his powers.
Oh.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, what is... No! I'm doing so well.
We're off camera. I was saying we should have gone to ads a while ago. I'll be back.
Are we... The game is...
We're off shot, right?
You don't even think of hurting her.
Nut punch not work against the Chinook.
Oh, it does. There we go.
Nice. Ooh. So much damage, too. Look at that.
It is. It's like, gotta be like 30% damage.
Yeah, 33. A third of a health bar. And got him. Dunk.
Someone got a shot of that.
Huh. Let's see. Flash out. Oh, just back forward. That's okay.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have to hold or charge. Just back forward to work.
Gotcha. Okay. And then, down, forward, down. For the fireball. Damn it!
No.
Punch me.
Oh.
And now it's in and stop.
It's all right. It's all right. You got this.
There is fear in your
1-1. Round 3. Oh. It's quick. Nice. Perfect. Donk.
Hey.
Oh, nice. I really love they add that mechanic too. It makes it so much harder to get cornered. Oh, got him. Ow. A lot of experience for that.
You really are a fallen elder god.
Johnny Cage, the amulet!
Nice.
Enjoy the new digs, Gramps. Sonia?
Johnny, did we?
Yeah, we got him.
Remain here. The Chamber's properties will heal Sonya Blade in short order.
Quan Chi and the others, they're gone. A surge of power within the chamber overwhelmed my senses.
We can deal with Quan Chi later, Kenshi.
We've netted a bigger prize this day.
Shinnok's amulet. And within it,
Old fish face himself.
Let us take the amulet to the Elder Gods.
They cannot destroy it. No one can.
They might offer counsel. Shinnok can never escape.
the war is not over. Quan Chi has escaped. Why are you smiling?
She called me Johnny. Raiden told me later that I'm descended from some Mediterranean war cult. Bred as warriors for the gods. I've never been able to resummon that green halo. Raiden thinks it was triggered when I saw a loved one about to die. How about you, Cassie? Can you summon anything like that? Or did it skip a generation?
Take it easy, Jin. We didn't need a halo in Darfur, or Iran, or Kurdistan. Did we, Jackie?
Nope, we didn't. Shaolin monks ever send you there, Jen?
I've seen plenty of action. Takeda and I both. Stuff that blow your special forces mind. At ease. You're all here because you deserve to be. You're beautiful and unique.
Gray hair Johnny Cage is weird.
It is. It's so weird.
I like it.
Now, as I'm sure you're unaware, judging from the lack of gift cards,
Today is our team's 6-week anniversary. Secretary Blake says he's pleased with our progress.
You could spit in his hair and he'd be pleased with our progress.
He was smart enough to have Mr. Cage put this team together.
I'm glad the Shura Ryu chose me to join. New places, new faces. As the secretary pointed out, us older folks are going to retire someday. So it's time for your generation to step up. Shaolin, Shirai Ryu, SF. Together. For your team's first mission, you're going to the Lin Kuei Temple. We haven't heard from the Grand Master in a while, so we need to make sure he's still on our side. That he's got our backs if things flare up again with Outworld. You need to bring him in, but don't be surprised if Sub-Zero's not willing to cooperate.
Why be worried about Outworld? I thought Kotal Khan respected the Reiko Accords.
He does, but he's facing a civil war. The rebels win, those accords will be history.
I think Johnny Cage spends as much time on his hair as DJ Weed does.
You know, if my hair looked as good as those two guys, I probably would too.
Yeah.
That guy's awesome.
All right, well,
guy's-
we're going to keep you guessing in the story mode. We got to see a little bit of Johnny Cage
Yes, you
in
did.
the first
Character.
We'll keep trying.
Okay.
We're going to get him
Keep
eventually.
trying, you'll get
You're
me.
gonna
Yeah.
skip one. We're
of
going to get
these
one past you.
times. One of these times.
The
All
lawyer
right.
Red Phone's going to go.
So coming up next, we've got a couple of big things. I think we're going to do our first giveaway.
That's
everyone.
exciting.
So
Yeah.
that's super exciting. But additionally, we're going to find out that Goro is living and maybe get a chance to see some Goro. Are you going to take us to school?
It's been everybody who kind of watches our streams from our studio, they've been very excited to see me learn and play Goro. I've been practicing a ton of Goro. But the other inside joke from our streams is that every time I get on stream, my fingers turn into Jell-O, and I drop all my combos. So today, I'm going to try to not drop more than 5 or 6 combos.
Okay.
Out of 10 or 12, half.
Stream, we need you to send Tyler your good vibes. We need strong, non-jelly-like hands for him to do all of the amazing Goro combos. So
Stream will be super supportive and very.
right.
They are not judgmental at all.
They love when I drop
fine.
combos,
Oh,
or I accidentally don't do a fatality when I try.
Right.
So it'll be a fun time for everybody.
Noob is layman for very good, as far as I think. I believe it's. I can't remember the acronym, but it's that. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we return, giveaways, and then Goro, he lives, and we're going to finally get to see some gameplay coming out of this guy right here. So don't go away. The Mortal Kombat X All Access event continues right after this.
Is there area effect maps too, where like you hit him through a wall and it's a different place?
Not in this game, no.
Okay, that's fine. These levels are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Well, they interact a lot with the action. Like snow will fall off trees when someone hits the ground and stuff.
Arrogant Earthrealmer. Round 1.
Goro's not a big talker. Quiet. Listen to what he says. Raiden.
Oh, he threw that Shaolin monk.
Get A now! Listen!
Nice.
Uh-oh. He learned.
He dealt damage. Raiden looks sick, by the way.
Don't do it!
Oh.
Stretch it out.
Stretch it out. Zeke, it's all good.
Chiropractics.
Oh!
That
What?
Oh, snap!
That actually hit? Oh my god, that one.
Oh, because that's what does
awesome.
it. That's what does it. Taking him up into the sky and electrocuting him.
And then it ends with a jab.
No, sorry,
I like with the X-rays though, getting up afterward. That's my favorite part. They're like, knife through the forehead. You're all right, right? Yes.
I can fight. Put some dirt on a kid. Walk.
There we go.
That looks awesome.
That one, I mean, that was a pretty badass representation of what his old throw.
Yeah.
You know, that static.
Oh yeah, he used to just like. hold him.
Yeah, and he just like.
Oh, I got out of the corner. That's bad.
Oh my god.
No, kid! That's no fair grabbing me and then flying in the air, falling on my face. This punch walking bullshit!
Hashtag punchwalk.
So now, Zeke, you're letting him win so we can see all the cool Goro fatalities, right?
I love this one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. And then, of course, he rips my arms and legs off.
And stares at you.
And just
See,
stares
And
at
mean
me.
mugs you.
We wouldn't have been able to see that if you had won.
Yeah, thanks for
so-
taking one for the team.
Yeah.
You're a good guy.
Well, listen, we're up to 2 now, so taking 2 for the team. But yeah.
You know, maybe we do another one, and I'll do the third. Here, hey, this you're gonna like
There you
this.
go.
You're gonna like this. I don't know this variation as well as the other two.
Good.
Now, Tyler, can you run out of fatalities to do to Zeke? Is that possible?
Well, we've mentioned that there are, each character has 2 fatalities, but they have a lot of brutalities.
Okay, good,
So,
good. I was worried. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, there are multiple ways to finish
Whoa,
off.
that's my grill.
I'm going to be the insect.
Now her name is Devora. I've come to learn.
Yes, you
I
have.
did just call her Arachnia, but that's fine. That's her alternate name. We had a pet name. Is honestly the closeness that we had.
No, what's okay? The bug blast.
Oh yeah, take your time with this because that's really gonna.
Do that.
Really strategize it
You
out.
guys are dicks. I hate you.
All right, so we'll see what they have to say to each other. Now, there's a ton of different dialogue between each character. They all change. A lot of them are lore-based, so the fans really seem to dig them.
And she's new, right?
I want to squash you.
I like light. Bees are cool.
The hive greets you.
I despise claptrap.
Then let us not delay.
Round 1.
Dude said claptrap.
I know.
He did actually say that. I was actually stunned. I was like, that's really mean of you, Goro.
Oh.
Aren't you supposed to actually hit him?
Oh!
This is
I'm
the
gonna!
this is the
I'm
fire
gonna,
breath
I
one,
promise.
Tyler.
Maybe I don't understand this game.
Tyler, this is the fire breath one.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. What was your first tip-off on that?
Zeke putting up a
Well,
fight.
all of the extra fire you spit out there. There you go.
I had Tabasco sauce.
Oh,
Hashtag punchwalk.
sorry.
Oh, the
Wait,
pause!
yeah,
Upload that punch.
Shut it
I
down!
am not doing it on purpose. I am that bad.
Hashtag it with punch walk.
That's the number
and-
one way to identify.
punch
You missed. Super move.
Oh, I ducked the X-ray. That's gotta sting.
I think at the top of the chart, you
is
know
that-
you're a button masher when you hit the PlayStation button.
I panic, man. I panic with any game. Like, even if I know how to play the game well, I panic. It's
You just
not
keyboard it
going my
sometimes.
way.
Dude, I get that. I get the same thing happens to me.
Dodge that for once.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a little bit of
The
that.
smart ass over here. She's just sliding in, sniping the comments. Like, oh, you did that for once. Good for you.
No, it's his thing that he keeps jumping out of your head.
She's
and
your
you do nothing
anti-cheerleader.
about it.
Hold on. Oh, I'm not doing it right. I'm not doing anything right.
I'm just trolling now.
Take
a little
this
bit.
I know you are. I feel it.
Ooh, that was
I
close.
thought I jabbed you in the sky.
Drop
no.
combo by Z.
Hashtag.
God.
Oh!
Oh, the combo breaker. Oh.
Oh no. It's coming.
Oh my god.
Until she falls over.
That's just
That is a move taught to me by one of our designers, Garrett Kurtzik. That's for you, buddy.
Yeah, I agree. I think a rematch is
Is in order.
That's all I got, guys.
Okay, I've learned from that. Obviously, my Goro is not as strong as I'd like it to be.
Mistakes were made.
We accidentally just skipped through that. I was so angry I skipped through the opening. My bad.
Oh god.
Do the pause trick. He hates that. Do it.
Yeah.
He hates
The
that.
hashtags are bad. Oh god, it's from the bow. I've angered the Tyler. Okay.
The sound effects that it makes when he does that.
Oh, you took something and hit me with it.
The sound engineering's amazing. It's so visceral.
You know,
Oh god.
in fighting games, I think the term is you've been downloaded, Jeff.
I've been downloaded.
You've been downloaded.
I believe it.
You've angered the Goro.
I wanted to retire on top, guys. It was so much more epic.
I will say that was an epic win, and I'm actually proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
No, you're not. No, you're mad.
It would have looked so much
that
cooler if I just
is
sat down
so
and won instead of just...
deadly.
This is all my Goro fights in the past. Oh, he was a tough final boss.
Oh yeah,
or like sub boss.
I remember the first time I saw him. I heard like saw this four-arm half dragon thing.
Oh, he can't.
And you fight him in your dungeon, right?
Yeah, and you're like, this is so cool. And then he just crushes you, and you're like, this is the worst.
First time he picks you up and starts pounding on you.
Yeah, you're just like, oh no.
Good.
I had to.
I really thought you were going to come back.
Oh,
with
shoot.
that
Man, whew, that was close.
Oh, yes.
That was close.
I think her
Not
face
inside the
looks
body.
best, too.
Just waiting for him to go. And start like cranking.
All right, that's Angry Tyler mode.
Congrats on your win.
Angry.
That was a great win. That was a great win.
Nice.
I've been put in my place.
My Twitter was probably blowing up. Like, how could you lose just then? They've never played this.
You're on blast.
I am totally.
You are officially
I'm not on blast a whole bunch, so I'm definitely on blast here.
Devora, I'm
You try something new?
Yes. I want. I really was liking the combo Farah and Tora.
Okay.
I was liking these guys.
Also known as Alchemist from Dota.
Do you know the story behind this guy and what is that on his back at all?
It's a little girl.
Well, you know, she's almost. It's almost like a symbiotic relationship. I would say she kind of. He's the muscle, and she kind of controls
She, like,
it.
drives him?
You see her. You kind of. See a bit in the story. You'll kind of see them work together as a team.
Cool.
It's Alchemist.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be cool to see their
having to ask these
intros
questions.
too.
It's
so.
Alchemist.
Okay, games, Pain Game, Vicious.
Oh no, you just. Oh no, that was a different class. Okay. And there is no changing skins, right? Anything like that yet?
Oh, on this build there isn't, but we do have a
do
large
have that.
suite of skins coming.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's.
And
cool.
how will those skins be purchased?
Oh, well, the Combat Pack has a whole bunch of packs of them, and then there'll also be some other stuff we roll out, which we're not really talking about yet. But there'll be.
Gotcha.
We've kind of said that we won't have as many skins as Injustice, but we'll have a lot. You know,
Gotcha.
still a whole bunch of skins. You know.
Excellent.
Oh, he respects Ferritor.
We are both large.
Oh, that's just cool. Using the little girl as a weapon.
She gets knocked off and runs back and forth and she jump back on.
Oh,
She's pretty generous.
That's a cool.
She's
attack.
wily.
He's like, let me get on top. Stop it.
oh, come on!
Oh!
Oh wow.
Oh, crush the head.
Oh, sick life.
And
Oh, that will usually do it.
I just love it.
Goro kind of shrugs that
I
off.
just threw the little girl on the floor.
This is much more your character.
Oh, I never miss that.
Oh!
There we go.
It's gonna get close. It's gonna get close. Oh, you made a mistake. You made a mistake. You jumped over his head.
And it's garbage.
I feel okay. I feel all right about that.
Should
Zeke's handling it really well, though.
arm, forearm, dragon, bastard. Big boot.
Big boot.
Oof.
Oh! Tripped him. Nice.
Oh, so cool.
The weakness.
He's actually fairly mobile for a big guy, too. Not.
I hate it. I hate it.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh,
Two
what?
can play at that.
Get out of here! He jumped off the pirate ship.
Oh, you're in the corner.
God no! God get! Ah!
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The leapfrog.
Oh, that's good.
You played a lot better that time.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was a good match. That was a good match.
No, that was really quality.
That character's up your alley. Yeah.
All right, so we know obviously Goro is beast, but Zeke, what's your initial
Your
reactions
official
on,
take.
on Goro?
He's way overpowered.
Yeah.
Can we see you play Goro
Please,
next?
OP nerf, please.
Well, I mean,
No.
when I played over there, it seemed like he wasn't overpowered too. So I mean, it looks like there's some stuff in the middle there. Wow.
All right, so I think we're gonna get to check out Goro a little more later on.
Hashtag punch walk.
Well, yes, hashtag
And it is.
punch walk.
It is a punch walk.
And MKX on Twitch. Use both of those all for the remainder of the show. Why don't we take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to hop into Test Your Might mode. But I promise everyone that we'll make sure that Goro gets a little bit more screen time. Is that fair? Maybe
enough.
Zeke, maybe you can convince.
I think we should see Zeke playing Goro.
Maybe,
yeah.
Maybe.
Oh,
And then, we'll see. Did you learn anything?
We've got the Twitch selects your character.
Yes.
So that's coming up, so you're going to get to see all of us play against each
You can
other.
lobby the
Then
Twitch
Goro
chat.
comes up after that, and we'll be swapping the controller around, and all of us getting a chance.
Perfect.
To be the guy.
All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, it's time for Test Your Might mode. The MKX All Access stream will continue after this.
Clear.
Who are intimidated to play online sometimes.
Right.
And just love playing the game. We give them an opportunity to keep coming back to the game every week, every day, just for something a little bit new.
All right, there we go. They're
You
just
can earn
now
faction
getting
points,
started.
too.
Yeah, and earn faction points.
Fight the war, man.
Yeah, because anytime you're doing anything in this area, you're still gaining faction points.
You're always contributing to the faction.
All right, so with Test Your Might, you obviously choose whatever character you want to, right? Like
Yes.
right. So
Yeah.
tell me, are there say characters that might be a little bit better for this mode than others, or have you found your?
I have
Test
not
Your
found
Might
mine
character?
yet. No, it looks like we might be having a little difficulty with Test Your Might right now.
Okay,
So.
we'll see if they can get it started here. Maybe.
I really like the idea of there's so much variety in this game. Like you even talked about seasonal stuff like that, and I was really glad to hear earlier too. You had said there's going to be skins. I know that's actually in gaming right now. That's such a big deal. Like just have a little bit of your own flavor, and so many different kind of gamers out there too. A lot of games are like, well, if you buy this game, this is what you get, and if that's not your forte, then maybe that game's not so great for you. But with this, I feel like it's not necessarily all encompassing, but it's pretty darn close. It's trying to at least.
Yep. Well, it looks like we might have some little trouble with Test Your Might today.
Okay.
This is not obviously a final build. We have other things,
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
happening. This is an older build, so obviously there's a little problems with that. So.
All right. Well, it's not a problem. Maybe we can. We'll be talking. I mean, we've got another product spotlight coming up, and we've got a couple other game modes. I did see a couple of questions about Goro while you're playing them, and I do want to remind you that anyone that pre-orders right now is getting access to Goro as well.
Yes.
So throughout the event, or just leading up to the April 14th release date, if you pre-order, you're going to get access to Goro right away.
Right.
And if you want to play like Tyler over here and destroy everyone, then
that was a mega easy sell for me. I've always loved Goro. I love him in the lore. I love his play style.
You are really excited to see him.
I am. He is so cool. Like I actually did not know they were half dragon people, and I've seen both the movies, although the second one, regrettably, I do not remember very much of, and I think that's for the better. But yeah, I'm just. It's so cool to be able to play him, and I know this is the Goro Lives launch, but I do want to kind of steal a little bit of the show. Jason and Predator in particular, my God, man, that is so cool.
When we announced those, we had the biggest reaction from fans because a lot of our fans, they love horror movies.
Yes,
and honestly, if you're a human, you have to love Predator. I mean,
I
Predator
agree.
is a movie I watched probably when I was too young to be watching it. As many times as I possibly could. It introduced me to Jesse the Body Ventura, and I mean, it's
that handshake, man. That handshake. Yeah. How do you get your arms that greased? I don't know.
Was I reading that in addition to Predator, there's also potentially, maybe it's in the Combat Pack, outfit for Jax that had a tie into Predator as well?
There may be a Carl Weathers sort of touch there. And some other little surprises as well. Also, you can go to our forums at mortalkombat.com and see what those are. Definitely, the Combat Pack is very exciting. And with my job, one of the best things is when you push that button to let everybody know what's happening. That was the best thing ever.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
Yeah. What?
I was going to say, I want to know this. You can't tell us. We'll have to play it on the 14th, but I want to know the story implications of why Jason is in this, because I hope it's that he just accidentally walked through a door, and they're like Jason, and he's like, what? And they're like, you're gonna fight. He's like, okay, just gonna walk slowly. All right.
Machete and hockey mask
or sleeping bag.
So.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break, but don't worry, we're gonna be right back, and we've got plenty more coming at you from the Mortal Kombat X All Access stream event. We are live from the Twitch offices, and we've got more for you coming up right after this.
I don't know what you'd call it, like the Superman dive or whatever. Remember that?
Yeah.
Still has that.
We saw Zeke do it actually the other day. So an update on Zeke, he's okay. Yeah, after shedding a few tears and kind of band-aiding up those bruises and scrapes, he's going to be back at it. But you've been asking how are we going to win more stuff, and what can we win, and how do we pre-order? Well, guess what? All these questions will be asked by the wonderful Jess and Aaron. Guys, what can you tell us about this product spotlight?
Well, taking a look at all the things that we have on offer, it's not just us. Of course, it's Amazon. You head over to Amazon.com/MKX. You're going to land right on this page, and every option you could possibly imagine right there at your fingertips. Save for one, of course, which is the Collector's Edition, which we are still giving away. Not now. It's going to be coming up next hour, actually. It will be our next giveaway, then in hour 5. It'll be our final giveaway, but Amazon.com/MKX. This stuff, the course edition, everything's just fantastic.
Yeah, and as a reminder, the Amazon exclusive collector's edition is completely sold out. The only way you can get your hands on one is if you win through us by going to twitter.com/AmazonGames the next time we do a giveaway. And both of the collector's editions that we're giving away, though, are pretty amazing. You get a copy of the game and a Scorpion figurine. And once again, there is still plenty of time to pre-order and guarantee yourself release day delivery, which the game releases on April 14th, of course. And that is a free service if you are an Amazon Prime customer.
If you got Prime, how could you not take advantage of that?
Who doesn't have Prime nowadays?
And you do have the TV alone. Anyway, but you do have a lot of options, or a lot of time and options, as a matter of fact, in terms of how you want this delivered. But like she said, Prime delivery, totally free. Release day delivery, you're guaranteed to have it in your hands as quick as your buddy who just wants to drive down to a game store and maybe get his hands on one, but he won't be coming home with this statue or any of the other amazing packs, which again can be found at Amazon.com/MKX. More giveaways coming up again next hour. The 5th hour will be giving away more of these as well. We have 10 of each. We have 10 of the collectors and 10 of the course edition. 5 for each system. So it doesn't matter what you want to own it on. You can own it on anything. And of course, keep an eye on Amazon Games on Twitter, as well as on Twitch chat. There's still a lot of codes going out, more than 1,000 different codes going out.
Yeah, right. I think it's exactly 1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're giving away 1,000 codes. And once again, the deal with those is that you can get $10 off the regular edition of the game if you pre-ordered. And as a reminder, if you pre-order the game, you do get Goro available for free, as opposed to having to purchase him.
$5 additional value.
$5 additional value. So if you grab yourself one of those codes that we're giving out, and if you pre-order the game, you basically get $15 back in your pocket.
And you can punch walk everyone, including Zeke, when you run into him online. Anyway, hour number 3 coming up. Actually, it's we're just completing our hour. Yeah, so it is going to be our 3rd hour. Again, we have another giveaway. We got a lot of cool action coming up. You're going to see me and Zeke go head-to-head in Test Your Luck mode and a few other things. So make sure you stay tuned. For now, though, we'll be back right after these messages.
There's a lot of people in our studio who grew up with Mortal Kombat. People remember seeing this crazy arcade game. There's a nostalgia factor that people connect with. We created this thing that became way bigger than we are.
This whole game is a part of my life and has been for 20 years.
It's incredible to actually, work on one. It's cool seeing the evolution of the team and the evolution of the tech. This is the Mortal Kombat that we've always wanted to do.
Scum!
Mortal Kombat X has a lot of different competitive modes, a ton of content for the player to be able to play.
We have story, 1v1 ranked, we have King of the Hill, survivor mode, test your luck. The dynamic towers are amazing. They're going to be switching, some of them on the hour.
We want players to feel like they are in this universe, they are seeing the story evolve. With Mortal Kombat X, the span of the story is actually 25 years.
Now we have a whole new generation of the characters, and so that's going to be really exciting to see how the fans take that.
The story mode in Mortal Kombat X is just amazing. It is a blockbuster movie within a game itself.
I think if we weren't trying to innovate something that we wouldn't be motivated. Adding something to the game that's never been done before, we're going to have a much more aggressive and elaborate online experience. We really wanted to build on the whole community feeling.
We're finally able to globally connect everyone that plays Mortal Kombat.
First thing you do when you're playing Mortal Kombat is pick a faction.
We have 5 different factions. We have Black Dragon, the Brotherhood of Shadow, the Lin Kuei, Special Forces, and the White Lotus. But with the faction mode, we want to really tie that together and give context to it and give it bigger stakes. So everything you do informs this war. The faction war is a persistent metagame that kind of builds off of the core game.